And hello, welcome to the stream. Whether you're watching this live or on demand, welcome to Road Atlanta for a GTE race, 45 minutes. And we might be in split one, unfortunately. I think there were only 2 splits. Not many of us have signed up for this one, 35 in total, but I was at the cutoff of I'm car number 14. Hello Bearded, thank you for tuning in. So yeah, I'm up against basically really fast players. Yeah, I'm car number 14. This is probably top splits. There's only 2 splits. GTE, unfortunately, yeah, the number 1 driver is 6.5k, but only 2.5. So, at least the game is not expecting miracles. But we will do our best. We most likely will not be battling for a top 5 position. But if we can stay out of trouble, maybe after 45 minutes, we can bag ourselves a decent result. So, as usual, we get 2 qualifying laps. And then the race is 45 minutes. It will include a pit stop. For fuel, you can change the tires if you want, but the tires should last 45 minutes. Okay, coming up to our timed lap.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Okay, turn 1. And the most difficult turn of all. So you can't really see it. Corner entry. Nope. That wasn't an off track, but we went sideways. So hopefully
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
The next lap will be a little bit tidier. Should be able to do low 16s. So these are GTE cars. They do not have ABS. They do have traction control.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
That's better, but okay, 3/10. Faster than the previous lap. Can we maintain this? Nope. Yeah. I lost it all in the final chicane. alas.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
We were going for a, yeah, 16-1, but the final chicane, that's where we all threw it away. So currently P12. And that is the car we're driving. The red Target livery, the Corvette. Hello, Kai. Thank you for coming in. Hello, Cranky. Thank you for tuning in. We're just about to grid up. This is a top split. There are only 2 splits. GTEs are not the most popular racing series on iRacing, but it also depends on the time of day. Hello, Tenes. Pass for the win. Not so sure about that. We don't really do. I'm sure you've followed me long enough to know we don't really do wins here on the channel. So we are starting P13 out of 18 cars. There are 2 cars who did not set a lap time. Car number 15 and car number 11. Driver number 1, he is 6.5k or something. Samuel Lorenzo, he did it at 14.9. That is, yeah, super fast. Hello, Dan. Thank you for tuning in all. So yeah, this is going to be a kind of shortest kind of stream. Normally when I stream, I do like 2-hour races or something. This is only 45 minutes. Including a pit stop. Split 1. Yeah. With maybe a little bit of luck, we can maybe get a top 10. Highly unlikely though, but yeah, we have to rely on some calamity and disaster for other drivers. It is very quick, especially in a GTE. They are much harder to drive, I think, than a GT3 car. GTEs, they do have traction control, they don't have ABS, they do have more aero, but they are still a bit of a handful. Also, you tend to brake a little bit earlier in the heavy braking zones because you arrive much faster compared to a GT3 car. The GTE cars obviously are now obsolete. Yeah, they were basically bespoke racing cars. They may look like road-going versions, but they were built from the ground up as full-spec race cars. And I prefer, actually prefer that Kai, the no ABS. I think, you know, the ability not to lock up. Well, I'm still not very good at it, but that can make a difference between a really good driver and an okay driver. Yeah, I think so too, Cranky. So we're just waiting for the session to roll over. Did I? Here we go. We can grid up. Have I got enough fuel? Yes, the maximum. So instead of multipliers, iRacing basically limits the size of the tank. And that's how they ensure you make a pit stop.
1 lap to green. Line up on the right side. The estimated SOF is 3,163. Pit road is closed. There are a lot of points on the table. Be smart and get a good finish.
Yeah, crew chief overconfident. So we have, we're surrounded by, there's a fellow Corvette driver next to me, behind me BMW, Porsche, what's the Pole sitter in? A Ford. That's the Porsche RSR 911, one of the most, the prettiest race cars. Thank you for the good lucks. hopefully we will survive turn 1 and the subsequent
Cars left the grid.
laps.
No. Because,
Still waiting on 2
it won't
cars
do
to
it
grid.
the same time with the field.
Waiting on the final car to grid.
Loaded side, it gets covered under fuel.
Did he say you can change tires?
Everyone's gridded.
I didn't hear that. Thank you for the good luck, Stenez. Dan.
Catcher 7 car. Catcher 9 car.
But yeah, that you kind of, that's always the risk when you drive or play in a series that is not so popular. I'm actually not sure if GTEs were ever that popular. But you've got less splits, and therefore often you find yourself up against players who are much more capable. But that doesn't mean, you know, we should chicken out. You can still have fun. And maybe, who knows, we can learn a thing or two.
Catcher 6 car.
But just because someone has got a higher rating doesn't mean they actually can race better. We all have our experiences in ranked lobbies. Just because someone has got a higher ELO, higher I rating, doesn't mean that actually their racecraft is much any better than yours. And actually, in many instances, I find, especially when I watch some of the races that Dave Cam uploads and Matt Malone, these top split drivers, yeah, some of them are just mad and take even more risk. Like it's an ego thing, isn't it? Anyway, this is the back straight. We only have a chicane to go, and then the bridge, and then the downhill right-hander, and then off we go. So yeah, not the nicest of days here in Georgia, where the track is located. Braselton or something. I'm not familiar with the area.
Get ready, going green. Catcher 6 car.
Down the hill.
Car is off. Green flag, green flag.
Here we go then.
Car right, there's an incident ahead. Clear.
Oh, someone went off. Whoa, nearly lost the back end there. Oh, what happened to this guy?
Right side. Clear.
Sorry. Did we get a 4X?
Your car looks fine. No damage to report.
Sorry, mate, sorry.
We don't have damage. But we got a bloody 4X. That's not good for our safety rating. Yeah, he went really slow. But he had a slowdown or something, but Anyway, eyes forward. Oh, Cedric has this slipstream. And I think he didn't even qualify.
Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left.
Oh, we gained a few spots and we lost a spot. Still 42 minutes to go. Now, can I... Oh, someone is knocking down all the cones. Can we keep up with this lot?
You got a slow car on the right.
Oh no, another off track.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time game.
Go.
The car in P3 just set the fastest lap. 15.978. Car 1 is up the front.
Go away. Come on. I served my penalty. There we go. Yeah, they sure are quick. Yeah, all these drivers ahead of me are all 3K drivers. I can barely keep up with the Ford. And that's with the slipstream, so maybe I'm running too much wang.
Man. They're losing time, man. They're losing time.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 15.5.
Yeah, it's because they're trickier to drive than GT3, especially without the ABS. So you arrive at a corner much faster. But yeah, my corner exits aren't the greatest. That's why I lose so much time to the group ahead of me. If I'm not careful, we're gonna lose the draft train. Hey Todd, thank you for... Ooh,
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap.
very spicy here up ahead.
5.1. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Ooh. Didn't mean to get beside him. Or almost beside him. Well, so don't want to be part of their wreck if they do wreck. I'm not even pushing really. May look like it. Yes, spicy indeed. Okay, the gap to Jose is about 1.5 seconds.
The leader is running 15.552.
Wow, even in race trim, the leader's doing 15s. No wonder he's 6.5k. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that was near death. Oh, car number 4 behind me. How did he end up so far back? Yeah, I'm losing the draft train here. Wow, my last lap was a 1:18. Probably braking too late there for that right-hander. Yeah, Dev Gore, he I think he went off at turn 1, matched them. So it might end in tears. Dev is probably going to overtake me here down the hill probably. That was an almost sent. Excuse me. I mean, I'm not gonna make it difficult for Dev, but I'm not gonna move over either.
Come on, guys.
Car right. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Yeah, but it's just about anticipation. It probably will get me here.
Car on your left. Clear.
Right, Mr. Taco Bell. Go catch up with the others. Game says 30 liters. So in about 12 laps we'll be coming in. I didn't catch what they said in the chat. If you can change tires the same time refueling is done. I've got tires deselected just now. And yeah, it's not like AMS2 where you have to navigate an MFD.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
You just map a key to a macro. And you switch tires on or off. Another macro for auto fuel. That's it, really. Don't have to create different strategies for every different scenario. Whoa.
What the fuck are you doing, idiot? There is a train.
It's not a knitting competition, Alexandru. If you don't want to race, don't sign up.
5, 8.
Just go fuck yourself, idiot.
This guy is salty.
What are you doing? Shut the fuck up, it's the train in front.
It's one of these entitled drivers. Don't you dare overtake me. Because reasons. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not fast enough to actually challenge him, but just because he made those comments, I would have just intentionally, if I had the pace, I would just try to send it every corner. Just piss him off. It's like, come on, what are we doing? We're racing here, aren't we? Only 28 minutes to go. Like, that's just so salty. Using the F word because you've been overtaken. It's like, well, you know what? Just... Oh. Argy-bargy there. If you don't like the race, just do solo hot laps then. Time trials. You can also do time trials in the iRacing. Ooh, as I lock up the tires. Is Zachary struggling maybe?
Gaining on the car in front. The gap
Yeah,
is
but it's
1
not the
second.
end of the world when your tires lock. You just have to modulate your brake, your inputs, like straighten your steering wheel and then kind of gently come off the or release the pressure, and you'll be fine. Yeah, you can hear the traction control interference as I go through the chicane. That means I'm trying to go through it with too much corner speed than the car will allow. And then the traction control kicks in and that makes you just slower. But, Dinesh, you've got a race coming up, right? What are you doing? LMP3s or something? Hey, Jason. Suzuka, well, cool. Yeah, I'll be tuning in for that one, Tines. So, everyone, Tines is streaming at, was it 9 p.m. UK time? Automobilista 2 LMP3s at Suzuka, or Kansai, as it's called in the game. I have 25 minutes to go.
The car behind is pitting.
So you normally don't change your tires in the GT3 cars when the race is only 45 minutes. So pit window is open. $29 liters now, the game says. You could come in at any point now. Yeah, have to rely on charity. But so far, they have not taken each other out yet. Maybe later in the race. Oh, is that LMU, Dan? You're practicing and watching. Wow, multitasking. So we moved up one position. I think it's because someone pitted. I can barely keep up with Zach.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
You heard the man. Nearly time to pit.
The leader is running 15.645.
And meanwhile, I'm doing 17s, and the leader's doing 15s. "21 minutes to go." It's a shame we've got 5 incident points. 4 of them was car contact on lap 1. Whoa. Yeah, that is still the toughest corner. Turn 3, I think it is. For me anyway. Because I can't really see the apex or the corner entry. I believe it's quite a battle for P1 and 2 if you look at the mini-map. P3 is not too far behind. But yeah, we've not really been saving any fuel.
The car behind is pitting. Minutes to go.
The guy, Wesley, he pitted on lap 15, 5 laps ago. Right, we're gonna box. Let's not crash.
Pit box in 10. 5, 3.
Okay, no tire change, just fuel.
Right here. Go, go, go!
Leaders aren't that far behind me. And hopefully they'll come in the next lap, or this lap. "17 minutes to go."
car in front is pitting. The leader's pitting now.
Good. Got a little bit closer to Zach. Yeah, Wesley has leapfrogged us, but I wonder if he was always ahead of us. I'm assuming that Zach didn't change his tires, because otherwise he would have pulled away from us. So maybe... maybe at the end of the race, maybe hopefully his tires were a bit worse than ours. Or maybe he's been saving his tires. Gap to Zach is 2 seconds though. And I think I'm just out of slipstream range. But yeah, we are running P... 14, so we've lost another position. .7 now, the gap is to Zach.
The leader just did a 15.606.
Well, oh, could you hear the TC kicking in? .5, the gap is now to Zach. 13 minutes to go. We need to keep the pressure on. Hopefully he'll make an error. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. No. I entered that corner all wrong. Yeah, I need to make sure I actually don't go slower trying to catch up with Zach. Yeah, gap is back 2 seconds now. Fortunately, the gap to Jose is 13.
You got a slow car on the left.
Oh, someone made an error.
Car right. Clear on the right.
No. Ah.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 9.7 seconds.
And then I made a mistake trying to get round Axel. But I don't think Axel was actually racing us. Looks like he's got damage, but unfortunately that gave Zachary a reprieve. Yeah, there goes Axel. I was too eager getting by Axel, but yeah.
The car behind is pitting.
He was coming in anyway. 10 minutes to go though, so we find ourselves in no man's land now. So unless someone else makes a mistake, all we can do now is just bring it home. And not make any more mistakes ourselves. Good thing we build up a gap to Jose.
10 minutes to go. We are where we expected to be.
Yeah, you mean the lower half of the grid, crew chief? At least we didn't hit the wall like Axel did. But Axel is car number 6, 3.8k. So maybe that will net us some positive IR. That's kind of the thing with any kind of rating when you play ranked lobbies. I mean, just because I'm going to finish, assumingly, ahead of Axel, who's a nearly 4K driver, and therefore, if we finish where we are just now, will give us a gain, but that doesn't mean I'm actually faster. And that's kind of like the whole thing with the rating system. It's can be a little bit skewed. It doesn't actually mean you're that much better. Well, he was nearly 4K, so yeah, he was much faster than us. At least this single lap paces. The gap to Zach is 7 seconds. Jose has closed the gap a little bit as I'm driving a little bit sloppy here now. That was a terrible frame spike. I'm actually still not sure what causes these random frame spikes. Is that someone leaving the lobby? They sometimes happen in the most awkward places. Hey Zach, thank you for tuning in. I'm actually chasing a Zachary Liebold. At one point the gap was less than 2 seconds. And then I made a mistake and now the gap is nearly 8 seconds. But there's just under 7 minutes to go. We're just doing a short stream today. Tomorrow will be a much longer stream. The weekends is when I do my longer solo and well, it is a solo endurance race tomorrow. Where I'll be competing in Damien Cross's community event 100 minutes at Alton Park multi-class GT4 and MX5. I'll be competing in GT4 since I'm absolutely terrible in the MX5. If Jason is still in chat, he's the expert when it comes to MX5. But yeah, 100 minutes tomorrow, 6 p.m. UK time. I've not made up my mind if I'm going to drive the AMG or the McLaren. But yeah.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Is that a sarcastic thank you? Actually, Jason, I don't know if you're familiar with Damien Cross. He's a iRacing YouTuber, and it's via his community that I'm entering the race. I don't know if you fancy 100 minutes at Alton Park in the MX5.
5 minutes to go.
Well, P12, we're car 14, so at least we're beating our door number. But yeah, this split is a bit too fast for us, unfortunately. We're only 12 seconds from getting lapped.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
It's 6 p.m. Dan. That's when, well, that's when practice starts. I think 10 minutes practice. And then the usual 2 laps of qualifying, solo qualifying. But it's just a friendly, you know what Jeff does with his community races. It's just a friendly competition. There's no ranking. It's what do you call one of those races? Hosted sessions. We'll be running fixed setups for both GT4 and MX5. But yeah, 100 minutes. There's no prizes, it's just for fun. I raced for Damien Cross, his team, a year ago. Kinda that's where I know him from. But yeah, unfortunately for this race, unable to keep up with the top 10. And I was almost challenging Zach until I made an error. A bit too hasty trying to close in on him.
You're welcome, Andy. No problem.
Is that a sarcastic remark? Oh, do you get paid weekly, Zach? We usually get paid towards the end of the month. Well, usually we always get paid the end of the month. Would be a bit of a disaster if they just decided not to pay us. Yeah, I don't work for myself. I just get my wage every month. Bi-weekly. Hey, Jim. Yeah, we're nearly finished here. Not one of my better performances. Well, odds were against us anyway, because GTE's not that many people sign up for it.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
And we were... yeah, we found ourselves in top split. But we gave it a good go, didn't we? And there were some salty people on the voice chat. People who didn't like to get overtaken or were offended by being overtaken. I mean, that just doesn't reflect well on yourself, your character, if you're that salty. In my opinion, I mean, that's what we're doing here, racing, aren't we? And yeah, sometimes you overtake someone and sometimes you get overtaken. Well, in my case, I usually get overtaken. But don't fault the person trying to overtake you or overtaking you. That's just... yeah, that's just bad taste, in my opinion. But yeah, P1 and P2 are behind me. There's only 5 tenths separating those two. So hopefully they will...
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Oh dear.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
We're gonna cut it fine then.
White flag, stay smooth.
Okay, so the guys behind us are going to finish. We still have to finish this lap, so let's come off the throttle. So, okay, it is still going to be exciting. And somehow iRacing always does this to me. Even when you think, oh, the middle, man, it's so boring. Barry made a mistake, he's in no man's land. And then at the end of the race, boom! You have to conserve fuel to make the finish. I don't have to worry about anyone behind me because they've already finished the race. I've got 90, just under a liter. Let's come off the throttle here. Hold in the clutch. I think we'll be fine. We're going downhill as well. Half a liter left. And let's roll it over the finish. Okay, there was drama, but I was just with the fuel calculation. So I cut it a little bit too fine with the refueling.
There's the flag.
There's the flag. We
Bring it back to the pits. We're going.
Okay, so the crew chief isn't too thrilled with us finishing P12. Still one position gained though, somehow. I think it was just fortunate there to avoid some of the carnage. But yeah, there we go. P12. Okay. Alright. So there's our battered, yeah, missing a little bit of paint, I think. That's our Corvette. The reason why we got a 4X was because this moment it was a Porsche that was slowing down. Was it lap 1 or lap 2? And then we'll look at the results, and then we will finish off the stream. So there was someone going slowly. Or was it a Corvette driver? Okay. Here. Oh, yeah. He gave... I mean, when I came out of the slipstream, I remember because the tires were cold and the back end swung out, so that is completely my fault there for the 4X, because he was staying out of the way. So we'll get probably a minor hit to our safety rating. But yeah, thank you all. Thank you, Tines. I'll see you in the stream later. Okay, here we go then. What's the damage? Oh no, we've lost both iRating, only 6, and a little bit of safety rating. But that's how it goes. Rating is just swings and roundabouts. Sometimes it goes up, and a lot of times it goes down. But yeah, there was only 2 splits. We were in split 1. But thank you all for tuning in. So yeah, tomorrow we're streaming again at 6 PM for 100 minutes at Alton Park, GT4 and MX5. Yeah, hope to see you in that one. Thank you for watching. Bye now.